to go whenever?
When you're ready.
All right, cool. All right. Have you ever played a video game and rage quit, maybe because of lag, a broken controller, or maybe you just suck? Well, imagine if every game felt that impossible, not because you suck, but because your body physically can't keep up. My name is Gavin Ballard, and some of my favorite memories in life come from video games, whether that's connecting with my grandmother and playing the Game Boy, or connecting with my cousin here and playing the GameCube. I have so many fond memories from video games. And gaming has always been more than just entertainment. It's joy, it's connection, and a creative outlet. Most of us, myself included, have taken gaming for granted. We assume that anyone can just pick up the controller and press start. But for millions, that's simply impossible. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the nonprofit organization AbleGamers. Their goal is to help people with disabilities and people with physical and cognitive disabilities be able to play video games. I first came across this issue through a YouTuber called Champutee, right here, in his video Gaming After I Lost an Arm. And Champutee here is been directly helped by AbleGamers with the controller seen in that thumbnail there. But in this video, he talks about his journey relearning how to play after a car accident where he lost his arm. He says, quote, "I felt like I lost a part of myself. I wasn't sure I could enjoy games anymore, or if they were even made for me anymore," end quote. That hit me because I've never had to think about that. But for people like Champutee, that's reality every single day. According to the World Health Organization, over 1 billion people worldwide live with some form of disability. That includes, gamers who want to play but can't. Either because menus are unreadable, the controllers require too much dexterity, or there's no way to remap buttons. That's where AbleGamers come in. Their slogan being, "so everyone can game." AbleGamers creates custom controllers, custom setups specifically designed for people with disabilities, whether that's a foot joystick or eye tracking technology. They sit down with people one-on-one and create a setup just for them so that everyone can game. And in one story shared by AbleGamers, 15-year-old boy Carlito, who had DMD, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which is a condition that weakens the muscles until your body just gives out. With a life expectancy of 25 to 30 years, Carlito doesn't have much time, and he really wanted a gaming laptop, but his mother simply couldn't afford it. And with a quick interview with AbleGamers, they provided him with a gaming laptop for free. Now, in another story, very similar, is Jose's. Now, Jose's is interesting because it could be any one of us. Jose, like many of us, grew up with games, and growing up, he unfortunately was in a fatal motorcycle accident, hitting his head and becoming almost completely immobile. Now, sitting in his bed all day, he longed for doing something. That's when AbleGamers stepped in and gave him a controller. He says, quote, "I took my eyes off the road for like 2 seconds, and that was it. AbleGamers set me up with a controller. It's therapeutic, it's incredible, it's gonna get me back on track," end quote. And as I kept going through the website and reading multiple people's stories, which by the way, you should go look at, and they have videos and articles for every single one of these people and their stories, it really sunk in how much of a real problem this is. Luckily though, billion-dollar corporations are actually doing something good. Microsoft partnered with AbleGamers to create the Xbox Adaptive Controller, being as customizable as possible with adjustable buttons and as many ports as possible to suit anybody's needs. Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, said, quote, "When everyone plays, we all win," end quote. And I couldn't agree more. You know, I want to ask something of all of you today. I want you to take a sec and picture this. You're 14, you love games, watch YouTubers, talk about games with your friends, but anytime you try and play, nothing works for you. You can't reach the controller, you can't touch the buttons, so you just sit there, watching everyone play and have fun. Now, imagine someone comes in, helps, sets up a specific customizable controller setup or anything designed for you, shows you how to use it, sits down with you, plays, and now you're in it. You're playing with everybody. That experience was a very similar experience to Joel Lee here, and many others who have been impacted. She says now, quote, "She is playing with her family and building in Minecraft with her sister," end quote. If you love games, people, or just believe in fairness, I suggest you volunteer with AbleGamers. Here's how you can volunteer with AbleGamers. You can submit creative ideas for controllers and setups. If you're an engineer major, they give scholarships for people just giving ideas. Volunteer to play with a disabled person. It really goes a long way playing with these people because they've been trapped inside. They don't have the social skills that many of us have. And you can also go out to their headquarters in West Virginia, and they're slowly expanding to other states as well. Or if you yourself know someone with a disability, you can hook them up with AbleGamers, and they will probably help your friend out so you can sit down and play with them. This issue doesn't get talked about enough, and we can change that by raising awareness, speaking up, and showing that accessibility matters. Games gave me a purpose, laughter, and connection. Everyone deserves that same experience. Let's help others play so that everyone can game. Thank you.